Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the Rantist. Today I'm going to talk to you about Walmart. Just got done grocery shopping from there. Usually in and out in 45 minutes. Today I did a little extra grocery shopping. Not a big deal. Took me a little longer. That's not the problem. The problem is they're fucking redoing the goddamn checkout center. I went in the other night at the non-grocery end down by the pharmacy. At least that's how it is at my location, so it may differ for you guys. And I noticed that they were putting in some self-checkouts down there instead of having like the 20 items or less lanes. I'm like, all right, that's kind of cool. It makes it a little bit faster if you go in down there instead of having to walk all the way down at the self-checkout and all the way back if you park back there. So I go in tonight, I walk in, and they have this fucking like pickup center thing going on that's blocked off. They haven't finished it yet. But then they not only have the self checkout area that they pretty much kept, but it looked like they remodeled a little bit. But then they took away more cashiers, more physical lanes for cashiers, so that you can do your own scanning and bagging, just like self checkout, but making them the full length of the aisle, which in my opinion is fucking stupid. All right, I have some health problems right now going on with me. And so that was not ideal. Unfortunately, I had to do that because now they're only having maybe, I think I saw 8 lanes, maybe 10 at the most, but still only 3 or 4 were open. I get that they weren't using half of those lanes most of the time, but to get rid of actual cashiers and put them in the middle or more towards one end instead of having, say, some down at the grocery entrance and some down at the pharmacy entrance, saved a little bit of time, because in this way I don't have to fiddle with the fucking bags, slowing me down. I mean, the bags shouldn't be that hard to open, but apparently tonight I was having some fucking issues. I couldn't get the bag to spread open so I could start putting in my groceries, and it was irritating the fuck out of me. Plus, because I have a bad back, I've got some health issues that's coming up in a later video. I had to keep bending over and leaning because I also have issues with my hips and my knees, especially tonight. And I had to keep bending over, leaning, bagging, moving them over, and trying to keep them on the platform in case I take one off and it's like replace the item message that you get when that shit happens. And I decided to fuck it. I'm like, I wasn't putting up with this anymore, so I started just bagging shit and putting it directly into my cart. And fortunately enough, I didn't get that stupid noise about, oh, are you going to bag this item? Or item removed, please put back, type of thing. So, and it took me a half an hour to bag my own fucking groceries, because normally I only get about $50 or $60 worth of groceries. Tonight I decided I had extra money. I needed to stock my fridge up, my freezer up a little bit, and my cupboards. I went in expecting to spend, at least $200 worth of groceries. And I was like, I'm not bagging all of this. Like, they can scan and bag, all they want. They've got the little carousel thing. I can remove it and be helpful. No. So it took me 30 fucking minutes to bag my own groceries with a cart full of groceries, all because they want to speed things up for other people. And that's great. If I have like I said, $50 or $60 worth of groceries, that's usually maybe if I'm lucky, 20 items. I have no problem bagging that stuff myself. No issues whatsoever. But a cart full of fucking groceries where I'm spending $150, what I actually thought was $200, took me some time. I mean, I'm in there less time with somebody doing it for me. And like I said, the only problem with that was they only had maybe 4 lanes open instead of the normal, say, 6 or 7 that they sometimes have open, not counting the 20 items or less lanes. And I can get in and out of there in like 15 minutes, 20 at most. But now I'm sitting here doing my own crap, and I'm taking 30 to 35 minutes to bag and scan and all this other shit and fiddle with the bags. Like, this definitely made me believe in taking my own bags. Because here in Michigan, we still have that opportunity to, take plastic bags, at least from Walmart. I know in like California and stuff, it's like 10 cents a bag. That's fucking nuts all in itself. So yeah, having your own bags out there is definitely worth it. But I think I'm going to start doing that myself, especially if I'm going to go in knowing that I'm probably going to have to bag my own fucking cart full of groceries. Because not only did they only have 4 lanes open, but they had like 3 or 4 people with full carts. With fucking full carts. And you'd think that, having 3 or 4 people in line, 3 past the one that's already, checking out, they'd be like, oh, maybe we should open another lane. Nope, they got the fucking self-checkout lanes. Like, that's stupid. Because people who have less items and a full cart of groceries are not going to go through and do what I just did. I mean, because some people end up having like two carts of groceries. Like, that's a lot of fucking work to do yourself. Like, Walmart's making $1 billion. They've got some good revenue. I mean, I know they don't pay their employees great, or at least they didn't. I don't know if that changed. But fuck, and I realize that we're going into a technology-based world where, soon we're probably going to have AI robots, and I hope not. I really hope not, because I'm pretty sure Cybernet will happen. I'm pretty sure all that shit will come true. But that's not the point of this video. I get that we're in a technology-based world. But, there's some things that we don't need to do ourselves wholly. Like, if we've got a lot of groceries or a lot of stuff in the cart, yeah, we should be able to go down to a person. There shouldn't be now 8 fucking lanes and only like 3 of them, maybe 4 of them, so half of them open, but still you have a shit ton of people in those lines. Like, that's ridiculous. Fucking have all your lines open if you're going to do that. If you're going to take them down from, say, 20 lanes down to 10 or down to 8, fucking have all of them open at night, during the day, and in the morning. Have 8 employees fucking there. And if that day happens to be busy, fine. Close one down, maybe have them do something else, or see if they want to go home early. But fucking have them open so that, people who have issues, who have health issues, has an option instead of waiting in line for a fucking hour while there's 3 people ahead of you or 4 people ahead of you, which roughly, maybe if you're lucky, takes 20 to 25 minutes per person. You're still standing in line for a fucking hour. It's bullshit. Walmart, you can do better. Get rid of all the fucking scan and go bull crap that you have. It was fine adding them in at the one end, and it was great having the self-checkout you already had there in place for a couple of years. You don't need to fucking add more to cut your employee base down. You don't need to do that. Keep those lanes open. Keep 15 lanes in total. Have half of them open so people like me have fucking options, so we're not standing in line all the goddamn time. You're better than this. I go to Walmart all the time to shop. I go to Walmart for almost everything to shop. Especially my groceries. And I live half a mile away from a Kroger. And I drive maybe about 10 miles to get to Walmart. That's my choice. Because I like Walmart. I like going there. The deals are great. I've never had issues there at all. Everybody's friendly. I get in and out pretty quickly. But now, fuck. Do better.